Well, hello everyone. I am coming to you today with some cute gift ideas that may just be perfect for some of the people that you care about in your lives. So stay with me today. Well, hi everyone. This is Crystal from A Crystal Clear Life, where we focus on planning, organizing, and living a more simplified life. And today I'm doing something a little bit different. I am coming to you with some gift ideas that might make gift giving a little bit easier in this upcoming holiday season. Now, I found these little notebooks on my travels this summer, and they are less than $5 a piece. I will have a link to the website where you can get these if it's something that you're interested in. This is not a paid promotion. This is not an affiliate link. This is just something that I ran across and I thought they would make perfect little gifts, and I wanted to share them with you. Because if you've seen my earlier videos, I have already started thinking about those holiday presents. Some of these are going to definitely be going onto that list for me. All right, so without further ado, let's get into these cute little pocket notebooks. Now, first things first, they do come in this protective little sleeve that comes with each notebook. And let's get the glare off of that. There we go. The notebooks are from a company called the Unemployed Philosophers Guild, and I will leave a link to that in the description below. They are, let's get this out of the way, they are 3.5 inches wide by 5 inches, and the paper that is inside is 120 GSM, and each notebook has 48 pages in it. So they are quite nice little notebooks, and I think they would make a great addition to anybody's stocking or little gift basket or anything like that. So let's get into it. Let's first take a look at the camping notebook. Okay, so this camping notebook has this great little classic campsite set up on it. And when you open it, it has itinerary and contact information, and then healthy ways to respect nature, about learning about nature, what to take, what to keep, what to leave, all of those kinds of things. Basically, your leave no trace information. And then as you turn on over, you see the first page spread. It has the date and time of where you might be camping, your location, what the weather is, what trails you might have taken or what terrain you've encountered, and any observations that you have. Then there's a great space over here for either making a sketch or printing out some pictures to add to your notebook, including a map or any other souvenirs. I just think that is absolutely great. And each page of this notebook is exactly the same until you get to the very, very back. And then there is a section that has some packing lists. So you see here there are 2 different kinds of packing lists, and they cover things like sharp knives and cutting boards, tents, stakes, camp chair, first aid kit, compass, lightweight jacket and hat, fuel and stove. And then there's places for you to add your own items that you want to bring. And then it says down here, reminders for things at home, like contacting your pet sitter and your house sitter, canceling your mail and your newspaper, that kind of thing. Okay? So there's a couple of pages of packing list there. And then in the very back, there's this little fold-out section in each one of these notebooks. This one talks about campfire and campsite guidelines, how to make a campfire with great diagrams there, and even how to create the perfect s'more. There are some warnings here and other dangerous stuff about leaving campfires unattended and what problems that could potentially cause. Then on the inside of this fold, there is a tracker card for all those little footprints that you might see on the trail. Okay? All right, so that is a really, really cute notebook. My sister likes to do a lot of camping. This may find its way into her Christmas stocking this year. The second one that I want to take a look at is called the Moon Passport. Now, I did notice on their website there are lots of these passports, and basically they have these great covers and information inside about the places to visit, but then the pages inside are blank just for you to record. So let's say you were planning a trip to the moon, and this could be a great little travel journal for you while you were there. They have them for Washington, D.C., for Paris, for Hawaii, for all of those kinds of things. So these passports are really kind of cute. So in the beginning here, in this front one, they have a place for you to do a mock-up of a passport for yourself for the moon, which I think is pretty cool. And then it is 48 pages of blank lined pages. But the thing that I think is really cool about this is the moons at the top. If you do a flip through of them, it is like the phases of the moon, which I think is pretty cool. I like flip books. I always think that's interesting. It also has a fold out back here in the back section. And in that fold out, it talks about there's a map of the near side of the moon, and there's a map of the far side of the moon. And there are the phases of the moon listed here and any lunar terminology that you might need, okay? All right, so this one is pretty cute as well. There's a great quote on the back from Sir William Herschel from 1780. That one's awesome. This next one is kind of fun. It's called Mini Masterpieces. Let's take a look inside of that one. In the beginning, it talks about the artist's name and the artist's signature, and then when this little notebook was started and when it was completed, the address or the gallery address there and telephone number. This, I think, is hysterical down here. It says, "If found, please tell me how much you love my work. Contact my brother who subsidizes me, find me a patron, but most importantly, place this book in some attic somewhere and wait for 50 years and then sell it for millions of dollars." I think that's hysterical. Anyway, what this notebook really is it is a collection of picture frames. So you see here picture frames, 2 different picture frames, more picture frames, and then we are back to the beginning set. So all of the 48 pages of this book are the various picture frames. Now think about how cute this little book would be combined with a set of colored pencils or watercolors. I think that would be absolutely a great little gift for a budding artist or for somebody who likes to go and sketch. In the back of this notebook, we have a little masterpiece mini class going on back here that talks about the proportions and how to draw the human figure and the human head. There's a little section here to talk about perspective and how that might work, composition, the rule of thirds. The golden section, far right, is an idealized balance of symmetry, proportion, and harmony. So this right over here is pretty cool. All right, and then on the back, they talk about value, line, and shape, whether shapes are geometric or organic. Okay, so again, great little notebook. I think that one's really, really cool. A lot of ideas in there. The last one that I want to talk about today is the Sherlock Holmes Detective Agency. Has right here on the front 221B Baker Street, London, and that classic Sherlock pose on the front. This notebook is the property of and a place to put your name. If found, please return to your address or your local constable. Now, the 48 pages of this notebook have a place for the case that you're currently studying, the date, the clues that you might find, the suspects involved, and any notes. Now, I think this would be great for any mystery lovers who maybe love to read Sherlock Holmes mystery books or any other mystery books. Maybe there's somebody who likes to listen to true crime podcasts. They could add that information in here. Maybe it's somebody who likes to go to do mystery parties. And so you could put the information about who was holding the party and where it was and what happened and all of that kind of thing. So again, lots of ideas for how to use this little notebook. And in the back, in the fold out, there is this great little diagram or infogram back here that talks about how to defend yourself with a walking stick or an umbrella. And there are all kinds of poses and ways that you can do that. I have been practicing some of these with my baseball bat in the kitchen. My husband thinks I have lost my mind. Anyway, this Thompson's table next here is showing the rate of traveling per hour. So there's a little timetable of when the trains are running and all of that kind of thing, which is kind of fun. The last page here is the rules of deduction. And these are very Sherlock Holmes kinds of rules. So don't just see, observe, and there is nothing more deceptive than an obvious fact. So watch out for those red herrings. And then nothing clears up a case as much as stating it to another person. You know how he always tells Watson exactly what's going on. Anyway, I think this is great. And for any mystery lover, what a great thing to do. Maybe you could include a new mystery book. Maybe you could include a magnifying glass and a great fountain pen. Wouldn't that be fun? Anyway, I think these are great gifts. And I wanted to share them with you today. Let's take a quick look at their website, and you can see all of the other kinds of products that they have in these little 48-page notebooks. There's some here for Star Trek. There's a captain's log. Here's a great one on botany, different insects or birding, all kinds of things. And then there's all the passports that are down at the bottom here. Again, as I was mentioning, Hawaii and Washington, D.C. and Paris. Lots to choose from on this site, lots of unique gifts. Again, this is not a paid promotion. I do not have any affiliate links with these companies. I just thought they were the greatest little notebooks. And even though I'm a digital planner, there is nothing like taking a little notebook with you when you're on a camping trip and writing down exactly when and where you were when you saw that beautiful picture of that elk. Okay? All right, so I hope that maybe you've gotten some inspiration. Maybe you have picked up a couple of gift ideas for people on your list for this upcoming holiday gift giving season. And until next time, here's hoping that you can live a more organized and simplified life through better planning. I use OneNote, and that's exactly where I'm going to be storing the information about these little goodies on my Christmas list. Okay, well, until next time, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.